Good day everyone. We are group 5 and today we will be discussing about limits at infinity. So, what is limits at infinity? It's a fundamental concept in basic calculus that deals with the behavior of a function as at the input variable grows without bound, either positively. Here you can see the following formula for the limits at infinity. Lim stands for limits. F of x is stands for the function and the c stands for the constant. The x is for the variable and the r stands for the radius.
Hi everyone, my name is Priya Kyle S. Sabales. I'm from grade 11 STEM H. I will discuss to you the first example para mas magets nyo yung aming topic which is limits at infinity. Let's go! So, here is our given. And ang first step, kung ano yung nasa denominator na variable which is x, ayun yung ilalagay natin sa numerator and denominator. And then, lalagay tayo ng parentheses and copy kung ano man ang given, which is 5x minus 4. And sa denominator, parentheses then 2x minus 3. And kung ano yun nandito, ayun din yung i-divide natin sa kanila, which is x and x. Then close parentheses, and then next step is cancellation ng pag magkapareha sila ng numerator and denominator. Cancel and cancel. So next is magiging 5 minus 4 over x and 2 minus 3 over x. And then, ang next step is limit naman tayo. So, lalagay lang natin dito para hindi magulo. So, limit 5 as x approaches to infinity. Bakit naging ganan? Kasi, ayun yung limit theorem number 1. And then minus limit 4 over x as x approaches to positive infinity. So, and then, gagayin lang natin yung isa. Lim 2 as x approaches to infinity minus lim 3 over x as x approaches to positive infinity. So, paano natin sasagutan yan? Let's go back sa limit theorem ng mga rules. So, ang first rule ng limit theorem is whatever yung katabi ng limit dito, ayun yung magiging sagot niya. So, 5. And then, dito naman, kapag may over x, automatic 0 na siya. So, copy the sign, minus 0. Dito naman, sa denominator is, katulad lang siya nito, na kung ano man ang katabi ng limit, ayun yung isusulat dito. Copy the sign. Katulad din siya nito. So, kapag may divide x siya, automatic 0. So, 5 minus 0 is 5 over 2 minus 0, 2. This is the final answer. Or, kung gusto nyong i-decimal, pwedeng 2.5. Yan na.
Good day everyone, I'm Christine Joy Cometa from grade 11 STEM H. And I'll be showing you how to identify variable infinity. First example is limit of 3x plus 6x squared divided by 4x minus 8 as x approaches to positive infinity. First is kukunin mo yung variable which is yung x And ang mangyayari dun is x cross parenthesis 3x over x plus 6x squared over x cross parenthesis ulit. Tapos, ganun din sa baba. X cross parenthesis 4x over x plus 6x over x. Tapos, ika-cancel mo na din yung magkakaparehas. Tulad nung 3x over x. Aalsin mo na yung x kasi parehas lang naman sila. Bali, ang matitira dun is yung 3. Ganun din dun sa 6x. Ka-cancel mo lang yun. Bali, ang matitira dun is 6x. Tapos, so after mo mag-cancel is ang matitira is 3 plus 6x over 4 minus 8x. Limit of 5 is approaches to infinity. Plus, ilalabas mo naman din yung 6 kasi ang mangyayari din is 6 plus parenthesis limit of x approaches to infinity over 4 approaches to positive infinity minus limit of 8 over x approaches to infinity. Bali, ang magiging sagot naman is 5 plus 6 infinity over 4 minus 0. After that is 5 plus infinity over 4. 5 plus infinity is equal to infinity. Infinity over 4 is equal to
Good day everyone, my name is Victor Dustin Gumayan and I'll be showing you another example at the topic limits at infinity. Our given is limit 8x squared plus 3x squared over 6 minus 4x as x approaches infinity. The first step we will do is to combine the first term of the numerator, which is 8x squared plus 3x squared over 6 minus 4x. This will result to the answer of 11x squared over 6 minus 4x. Next is we will factor out the highest power of x from both numerator and denominator. The highest power of x is x squared in the numerator and x in the denominator. Then divide both the numerator and the denominator by x squared. This will result to the answer of 11 over 6 over x squared minus 4x over x squared. Since both the denominators below are not divisible by x squared, this will result to the answer of 0. That will result in 11 over 0 minus 0 and will result as 11 over negative infinity result.
Good day everyone, I'm Janice E. Malabanan from grade 11 STEM H Nobility and I'll be on this video and I'll be showing you examples of limits at infinity. So let's learn. So here we have a first example. The example is limit of 5x minus 7 over 2x minus 3 as x approaches to positive infinity. To find the limit, we need to understand the behavior of the function as x becomes very large and approaches to positive infinity. First, we are going to rewrite our given like this. So we are going to add x in the denominator then it will be 5x over x and minus 7 over x. Then 2x over x minus 3 over x. We would add x both the numerator and the denominator. As we can see, they are similar, so we were going to cancel it. Then let's rewrite. It will be 5 minus 7 over x over 2 minus 3 over x. In this part, we're going to apply the limits of the theorem, which 5 will be limits of 5 as x approaches to infinity. Then 7 over x will be limits of 5 over x as x approaches to infinity. Over the 2 will be limit of 2 as x approaches to infinity minus limit 3 over x as x approaches to infinity. So this will be 5 and minus limit of 7 over x will be 0 since our denominator is a variable. Then 2 minus 0. Then 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. Then 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. Then the final answer would be 5 over 2. This means that as x approaches to positive infinity, the value of the expression of 5x minus 7 over 2x minus 3 approaches to the limit of 5 over 2 or 2.5.
So, good day everyone. Ako nga pala si Joseph Batalla and ituturo ko ngayon sa inyo kung paano i-solve ang limits at infinity. So, meron tayong example ngayon dito which is yung limit of 8x plus 10x squared over 5x minus 8 as x approaches to infinity. So, ang first step na gagawin natin dyan is hanapin natin yung highest variable which is yung highest variable sa baba, which is yung x, ito. Yan. So, ang ganting way natin ng pagsulat. So, ilalawas natin yung x. Tapos, kakapilan natin, 8x. Tapos, yung 8x na yan, i-divide din natin siya sa x. Yan. Plus, 10x squared. Ganun din. I-divide din natin tong 10x squared sa x. Yan. Over, labas ulit yung x, tapos copy lang. Ganito ulit yung gagawin natin, 5x over x minus 8 over x. Yan. Yan na. So, ang next step na natin dyan is magka-cancel out na tayo, yung mga pwedeng i-cancel. So, since similar sila na x, pwede natin siyang i-cancel. Ito rin. Tapos ito. Tapos itong x squared plus x, pwede rin natin siya i-cancel. Yan. After nating ma-cancel, ang matitira na lang ay 8 plus 10x over 5. Tapos since wala naman na-cancel dito, copy na natin siya. 5 minus 8 over x. Yan. After nyan, kukunin na natin yung kanya-kanyang limits nila. Next. Limit of 8 as x approaches to infinity. Tapos, dito naman sa 10x, yan, wait lang, lagyan mo na plus sign. Plus, since may variable pa siya na x, paghihiwalayin muna natin sila. So, limit of 10 as x approaches to infinity times limit ng x, limit of x as x approaches to infinity. Yan. Ganyan muna yung gagawin natin pag may variable lang. Pero pag wala, ganito rin yung process. Yan. So, over ganun ulit. Limit of 5 as x approaches to infinity minus limit of 8 over x as x approaches to infinity. Yan. Next step is pag kukunin na natin yung constant nila, which is yung ito. Pag may value pa siya, limit of 8, ito na yung constant niya, 8. Dito naman ay 10, ito. Tapos, pag wala siyang value or constant, ito na mismo yung maging constant niya. X is equal